look out. We on this Survive for Life Media Production, episode 5. And right now, I'm with my big bro, V-Lake.
What's up with it?
Yeah, so we finna get on some real subject shit, what he wanna know, and we gonna talk it and conversate about how shit really going and how shit really is with this Survive for Life and what the streets wanna know right now. And we finna just chop it up like we usually do, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's going down, man. We out here in Beaumont, man. He came out here to see me, man. You know, nigga pulled up on me out the blue. You know what I'm saying? It's a hell of a surprise. I'm digging it, you know. Shit, I'm happy to be here. You know, we chopping it up. Talking about what's real, what's not. Everything in and out. You know what I'm saying? So, it's gonna go down.
Right now, like, I know a lot of shit going on in the streets right now, and the rapping, and people and these artists right now is like back and forth, and I really trying to let the understand the artistry side of the music and the street side of what's going on. So for anybody to understand, somebody with an understanding really have to put it out there and be curious. I know we brought this talk and this meeting in conversation together,
Right.
for me and you, and for everybody else that's tuning in and what's really going on. So what is it that you really want to understand about your little bro that's really just fire right now?
Right.
And really booming. Just we finna chop it up, man.
Like, from my understanding, like, the music industry, I see that it's a lot of ins and outs to it, you know what I'm saying?
It really is.
You know, and you really have to do your homework when it comes to this type of career. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And
most important foremost.
for you to be able to independently continue to keep putting your music out there like you do, you know, I mean, is it hard to get your foot in the door when it comes to, you know, making yourself known, you know, networking, reaching out to others, or, you know, are you just like a solo artist doing your own thing at the moment?
This what how it is. I've actually learned to network with the right people.
Right.
I do my homework, and I didn't hop out there for marketing and money.
Yeah.
I did it on the behalf of me loving the vibe of my music, and not me reaching out to others
Right.
with a topic, with a meaning, and
Just pretty much being yourself.
Myself.
You know what I'm saying? Coming out there with your own ragu, your own drip, your own sauce.
I accepted it.
Right.
I didn't give a fuck if nobody else did.
Right, right.
So I accepted my own type of music and not giving a fuck with nobody else fuck with, and they related
Right.
like that.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
have
yeah.
to.
That shit people can feel. You know, I ain't gotta force my vibe on you. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't force it.
And I feel like for anybody that's creating a fan base, it ain't like it used to be back in the day when you had to push the plastic out the trunk, or you know, or go stay at a corner store and sell your CDs or whatever. You know, even though to this day it's still going on. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But nowadays it's much more easier to create a fan base because you got platforms now like Apple and Spotify, and you got YouTube, and you got IG, Facebook, whatever you want to promote your music on.
And that's true. That's so much real what you're saying. And I had to break myself from going to the car wash and handing out CDs.
Yeah.
I had to break myself from standing at the wash interior selling them, because I realized, damn, there's so much platform out here. It's not about the physical side. It's all technology with the platforms and the distribution. Right. So they give anybody an opportunity to do it because they can just sign up themselves instead of going in front of the CEO or a label and them accepting you. I still do that.
Right.
I still go to studios and perform in front of,
like, open up for
shows and
right
on the behalf of that's the culture that the cloth that I was brought up under.
Yeah, that all out down there.
Down there to where
your own cloth.
If it ain't right, it ain't nothing.
Right.
So we're gonna get it right. And a lot of rapping is not like being time consumed and value. You know, right. A lot of niggas losing their value and not embracing their worth.
Yeah, that's something a lot of niggas out here doing. You know, it's the shoe fit wear it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you got motherfuckers out here selling their soul just to get on.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I, just by observing you and keeping up with your journey, I've noticed that you kept the same critique, the same style. They reach out to you, you reach out and you do your networking. And by me saying that, I'm saying I want to ask you, like, how hard is it to maintain your status in this industry, this rap industry? Like, what have you learned? Like, what's the hardest things and what's the easiest things to it?
I'm gonna tell you what's so dope. It's nothing hard because I'm myself.
I agree.
That's to make it easy.
That's what's up.
I just be myself and people like me for who I am. The most hardest thing is getting real dependable people to stand behind me because they don't know the value of it. So I don't put myself on a pedestal. I don't pressure nobody.
Right.
Only thing I do is go hard, bro. Go hard and go home.
That's what's up.
And I live by that shit.
Yeah.
So when it's my time to perform or my time to do a show or talk to the media about or do an episode, it's who I am. And people try to portray my style and my culture.
Yeah.
And when they realize he is not portraying nothing.
Yeah.
This is his mind. This is the way that he act. This is the business that he handled. This is how he handled it. But he handled it in the form of fashion of discipline. You gotta be disciplined. That's the main thing. Because if I wasn't disciplined, man, I wouldn't have shit.
Yeah, that's the number one thing that I feel like you gotta apply that to anything you got going on, especially if you committed to something. If you trying to make something shake out of what you doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some niggas will just do it the right way to say they doing it, you know what I'm saying? Or you get things like in the end you get things like a one-hit wonder because niggas get fooled and don't want to keep going, you know what I'm saying? And not knowing that, you know what I'm saying, with their fan base or whatever, and they just drop off. Like, what was it that pushed you to continue to push your music out? Was you doing it for the fans? I know you most artists do it to, you know, to get where they need to be. You know what I'm saying?
That's understandable.
You know what I'm saying?
The main situation with me doing it for myself is discipline.
Yeah.
I didn't worry about how many likes I got. I didn't check that shit every day.
Most definitely,
You know,
niggas got that shit.
I know how I do. I drop something for a project. I be like, fuck it. I check my views when I drop my next project.
Right.
That's the only time I don't go on there looking for shit. I be like, I'm thinking about the next project. I'm my mind on the next project. And my views, only time I check them is when I'm uploading up on the channel or something, because I don't have time because I'm busy working on something else.
Really?
On the love of music. And
then when you working on one project, the next project already brewing.
Man,
you already got it cooking in the pot.
I already know what to do. I already know what's next.
That's the source.
And they look at it like, shit, man, he just, they say, I don't give a fuck about what they say, honestly.
Yeah.
But if you have something against me because of my hard work and my discipline, you got a problem. You got a personal problem. And your opinion have nothing to do with my discipline and what I love to do. You get what I'm saying? And I got real die-ass hard fans, like as if this nigga talking about something, he can really rap. People be like, you worth way more and you deserve more.
Mostly they got to start with yourself, knowing your self-worth. You know what I'm saying?
You can't get up on that hype shit either.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? I don't be on that hype shit. You hear me? Cause if it don't open for me, it's me, man. So like the people that I meet and run into, and the people that open doors for me, obviously we knowing the worth of each other's value.
Yeah.
And understand the pressure I'm putting into this shit.
Yeah.
Cause you don't have to hear nobody talk. You can look and see if somebody grinding.
Yeah.
You know, you can hear it in their voice.
Real talk, man.
And you can really hear when somebody just capping and just, oh, I'm gonna make 2.5 million. I'm gonna try to get rich. Or you hear somebody. Or you can hear somebody get in front of a microphone and really have a story to tell.
That's what's up.
And people love my story. Even if they don't like me, they love my story.
I noticed, man, you know, I keep up with you, you know, on your Instagram. I see you promote yourself a lot, you know what I'm saying? You do a lot of self-promotion, you know. And as I follow you, my question to you is like, I see you an upcoming rapper, upcoming artist. Like, who is it that influenced you, you know, to get in the game? Who did you listen to in your era coming up, you know, on tape, on CD? Who did you jam, man? Like who influenced you to start rapping?
When I hopped off the porch, put it like that.
Yeah.
When I hopped off the porch, and when I was in the era of grinding, the first album that I ever just heard, and the first CD that I ever had in my hand, and just fuck it, I'm finna hook these wires up the back of the tape player and put the CD in. It was Dun Key, Platinum in the Ghetto. And classic. And it was a gift to me. Somebody gifted that hold of me, bro. And I didn't know shit about it, you know, I was young. I ain't never heard nobody rap and play.
Yeah.
I put that bitch in, I'm going to play them in the ghetto. I'm like, man, that bitch go hard. Then I never did know who that artist was. I didn't know. I just liked that nigga music. Yeah. And next thing you know, I hopped off the porch, listened to after that platinum in the ghetto. Like I hopped off the porch, actually staying foot. I was staying foot. I was standing foot in the street. You know what I'm saying? I was doing my thing. I was doing, I was off the porch. I wasn't in the yard no more. I wasn't. Oh, just keep your ass in the yard type shit. I was off the porch. You know what I'm saying? I was a little bit older. I was mingling in the streets.
Yeah.
And I started mingling, touching different down in the streets. The other first song I heard this nigga pull up banging. That Joseph made
Boy, that like that.
With the nigga was in the suit.
Yeah.
Niggas in the tuck.
Like Joseph made that, man.
That was the first sound like, damn, nigga just bumping that bitch. Windows down, trunk open. There. So then I was blessed to actually interact with the legends and the vets that I came up listening to with this music. So it meant more to me than any fucking thing else that goes on. I knew it was real.
Already.
Cause how many people you can say today you grew up off the porch and you jumped off the porch and you grew up listening to that you actually know these people and do music and
you can feel that vibe.
You can feel the vibe. So it's more like, damn, these niggas I ain't just grow up listening to. But have I ever told that crowd my shit? Have I ever told that? Nah, I ain't gonna tell the niggas that shit. I ain't gonna tell y'all niggas that shit.
Shout out to y'all,
you shout out to y'all, no doubt. But anyway, man, like, but I look up to them, I look at them as
somebody hitting on the line.
It was just that one of lifetime situations they had before me, man.
Already, man. Oh, that's what's up, man. You got a lot of guys that get out here and, they rap about certain things. Me, I feel like I support you because you telling your story. You got a lot of guys that get out here and
talk about what's
called chain, ratchet M's, all that. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I'd rather get up and I'd rather put my headphones on, or I'd rather jump in my slab or my truck, man, and listen to some niggas that's talking about some real deal shit, some shit I can relate to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys listen to some of their rappers, their favorite rapper, and their favorite rapper ain't really doing it, and they get out here and go do that shit he talking about and crash. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But I hear you telling your story. You know what I'm saying? Letting boys know where you come from.
And on that part, people hearing what other niggas get hyped up on and crash and really living, me telling the story, that's why I tell a story, because you can't go in behind me and live that shit over again.
Really?
So you won't crash.
Yeah, sound like some big shoes to fill, man.
And basically, I ain't gonna crash nobody out.
Really?
To even.
You gonna drop some gems. I'm gonna drop some jewels on some news. Some news you can use.
Right, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
And this for y'all niggas that understand the music and understand my culture.
Already.
And can relate. And I got enough bars for bar to have y'all to realize that.
Draw it in. You can paint a picture on a canvas on it, and in their head they can see what you're talking about.
With my music, you can visually see that shit. Like I can rap and you can actually see me in front of the microphone type shit.
Okay.
There ain't too many rappers that's doing that my age right now.
Yeah, I see.
So
I feel where you coming from.
I came with that type of information for the people that don't understand, won't be bothered by me. So I'm not finna manipulate their brain.
Right. No pressure at all. So, even though it's straight pressure, but it's no pressure.
If you don't understand it, I ain't gonna tell you something and live a lie in this world that doesn't matter. I ain't gonna do you like that, homie. But if you fuck with it and you understand what I'm talking about, I fuck with it.